It's another day in the kitchen again. Welcome everybody. Today I'm making this delicious traditional Zimbabwean cuisine, and stay tuned so that you see how we do it in the Southern Africa. You know what? If you are new here, you're very welcome. Don't forget to like, to subscribe to this channel, and to share. For the returning viewers, as usual, you are greatly appreciated. I'm your host, Monica. Let's do this together. The good thing about today's recipe, it's only a few minutes. Stay tuned so that I take you through everything that I'm doing on this stove. So I'm just going to make pap, beef tripe, and cabbage leaves. That's exactly what I'm doing. So the cabbage leaves, it's almost cooked now. So I want you to focus on this pot that I'm putting vegetable oil on it. I'm going to make the beef tripe. So one good thing about beef tripe is that you just have to go natural. If I mean natural, you know what I mean. There's nothing that you really need to add, like no artificializing of this dish. That is what makes it special and makes it more traditional. So I just added oil. Now that's onion, chopped onion. And remember, I already boiled the beef tripe, so it's cooked and sliced into small pieces. That's it there. So I'm just going to add everything in the pot. Remember, this is not supposed to be browned or fried by any chance, so I'm not going to fry it, because the moment you start trying to fry these things, you are taking away the actual method of making the beef tripe. Unless otherwise, I know cooking recipes are always different and we do have different tastes. So for me, I recommend this. It's one of the best. I'm adding onion powder. I said earlier on, we are not going to compromise the natural taste of this beef tripe. That's why I'm going to add a very, very, very little or limited spices. So that is paprika that I'm adding. So it's onion, paprika, and the last ingredient is a dash of black pepper. Just that, it's enough. And I just want you to know that this tripe was already salted while boiling. So I'm not going to put salt in any of the process. Don't worry, I have to explain everything to you. I know you are watching so closely. So now, don't make this tripe to fry by any chance. That is the reason why I did not even use a cast pan, so that it cooks the way I really want to. So those are 2 chopped tomatoes that I added in there. I want them to cook so naturally, and I want the flavor to combine well. So cover up the tomatoes with the rest of the ingredients in the pot and let that cook. We want the tomatoes to cook under the heat, but whilst the pan or the pot is open. That's exactly what I'm doing. So the moment that I'm doing this, I have to be running through the whole rest. As I said, I'm making cabbage and pap. So the cabbage is already cooked. Now I have to sort out the pap. So everything is just going at once. This is the good thing about making your own food. You make it at your own pace, at your own time. The reason why I'm adding that tripe stock, it's because I want the flavor and I want the salt. As I said, I've boiled this earlier with salt. So I'm adding little by little to make the tomatoes cook, but without crusting or getting burnt on the bottom of the pot. That's exactly what I'm doing. Close that pot now. And trust me, guys, you will see how the tomatoes are cooked everything is now soft. I'm mixing all together just to make the soup that I want. It should come out so perfectly. I wish you could like sense the aroma of this beef tripe. It's one of those things that I rarely make, one of those rare dishes, but when I make it, I mean, I'll be feeling it. That's how I spread love. Straight from my heart to the dining table. You know what I mean? Guys, every time when I'm making these dishes, I'll be just thinking, who else wouldn't want to be served with warm food or fresh cooked meal in their homes? If the answer is nobody, then why are you not doing it every day? Why are you not trying it every day? So as I said, I'm going to be adding this stock little by little. That's the secret. You add this flavor as you go. You don't just pour it anyhow, because we want this soup to thicken. At the same time, we want to control the way the other ingredients are being mixed together. You know what? Only one last ingredient is left. Stay tuned so that you see what is it that we are going to put lastly. Now make that pap done. You know, this is how I do make pap. So this is just white mealie meal that I'm using in boiled water. So in my native we call this sada. This is how we serve it. Sada, beef tripe, and cabbage leaves. Just like that. It's so easy, guys, and it's so delicious. This is one of the most touches that, like, it's a staple food. That's the best way to explain pap. That's the staple food. So it goes along with a lot of relishes or a lot of other side dishes. Now I feel like, yeah, it's that time when we have to test, is everything now well combined? Of course, we need to test before serving everything. I feel like, wow, we are there now. The soup must be so thick and it mustn't compromise the natural taste. This is the last ingredient that I'm adding. That's green pepper. I love this green pepper flavor in the beef tripe as the final ingredient, which is not going to be cooked thoroughly. It's just form of garnish, and I wouldn't go for onion leaves or any other sort of garnish. I choose the green pepper and straight take off that pot. Then we serve just like that. Subscribe, like, and share my kitchen, my restaurant. Till next time. Bye-bye.